welcome to my humble home. This is the place that I've been staying at for mostly just under 5 years now, when I finished my tour in Cairns. I'll explain the situation anyway. What happened was, I got to Cairns, I decided my bike I needed bigger tyres, larger tyres, wider tyres to continue to the places I wanted to go. So I decided it was time to get a fat bike, or tyres that are wider, and the chosen bike was a fat bike. So what I did is I thought 6 months, I'll quickly buy a car. So I purchased a car in Sydney, flew down from Cairns to Sydney, picked up the car, and then this place, I got down to here and Centrelink said I had too much money, so I couldn't get money for 2 months. And once I bought the car, I only had $600 left. So the only place I could go was here to survive for 2 months on $600. So one thing led to another anyway. It's now 4.5 years, almost 5 years. And this is the place I've been staying at mostly. So when COVID-19 hit, I just sold my car a few months before and was heading to South Australia. But I had to turn around and come back to here. So I've set up my tent here and I've been staying here for a bit over a month now. And this is the tent that I bought to do COVID-19. So my food supplies, as you can see, there's lots and lots and lots of food supplies. This is a stove I've been using, just quite a cheap stove, about $20 off eBay. But the main thing about it is getting one of these connectors. And they just screw in, they're only about $4 or $5 off eBay. Insert like that, twist around, and then if you have it seated upwards like that, it burns really nicely. But if you do it down on the angle like that, it just flares up and down really badly. I've also got a thing called the BioLite 2, which runs off wood. It's a wood stove and it produces electricity at the same time, but I haven't found it to be very efficient. My main thing is, once you're burning, it seems to build up a lot of holes in the bottom and then just build up and suffocate itself, and it doesn't produce a lot of electricity. So for the weight, I'm not really that impressed at the moment. Water bags for when I'm going cycle touring. These are the best ones I've found so far. Drome Dairy Mountain Safety Research MSR 10-litre Drome Dairy bag, which it's got this here so you can fill it up quite easily. Big wide opening, so if you have the outlet like that, you can do it off so it's a big one like that, or if you want, you've also got the little nozzle like that. So if you want to say have a shower or something like that with it, you can also do. Really good bags, expensive, don't get me wrong, especially if you're in Australia and you've got to buy them from overseas. This one cost me about $100, the 10-litre, not cheap. And then I couldn't find online any other 10 litres because they're out of stock everywhere I looked. So I had to purchase another 2 6-litre ones, so that I have 22 litres all up for when I'm travelling on the remote outbacks. Trace 72 for when I'm out on the cycling. It works pretty well, I do believe. It does rehydrate you with electrolytes and stuff like that. Beetroot, honey, Nature's Way protein with super greens, turmeric powder, tomatoes, kale, dried dab, green powders from Aldi, some chia, matcha, some turmeric, couscous, sunflower oil, alizé mix, chia, some oats, walnuts, paleo mix, red split lentils and other stuff, super blend, some brown pasta, pink lady apples, red apples, mushrooms, purple onions, ginger, garlic, broccoli. So lots of veggies there. I'm not vegetarian, but you could say I'm almost, but anyway. Oats, as you can see, 2-minute noodles because they're quick, pasta, lots of powdered milk, some tomato sauce, my goo blend, which is basically peanut butter and honey mixed, lots more oats, some cordial, some mixed roasted nuts, and some more pasta. The shoes I've been using lately are the Salomon Gore-Tex 3D Classic. Really good, actually. The best thing I find about them is they dry after they've been saturated really well. They're Gore-Tex, so they do keep your feet dry, but as you know, it all drains down your legs anyway. And there are some gaiters, small gaiters you can get for these, which I'm going to try and purchase at some stage. Because now this is my base camp, so I would not be touring on a 9-person tent like this. There's no way. Anyway, because I'm staying here, well, it'd probably only be another few weeks, I presume, because I have to get down below for Centrelink and other reasons like that. Otherwise, I'd stay up here until COVID-19 was finished, but it doesn't seem like I'm allowed to. Anyway, so I've got one sleeping bag, and then another -9-degree sleeping bag, and a doona, because it gets very cold up here. Got my handlebar bag with my Canon SX660 HS bridge camera. Was a good camera originally, not so good now, but anyway, I'm getting a new one hopefully soon. In here I have my GoPro mounts, GoPro batteries, stuff like that. With also on my handlebar bag, I have my Finish Line ceramic lube. My bicycle kit, which is really heavy, probably about 2.5, or probably 3 kilos, very heavy. In the background you can probably hear there's a lyrebird mimicking lots of different bird calls. He's always just over in the distance there. Got lots of toilet paper. Got an MSR water filter. I think it's the mini one. Have not found it to be very good. I've used it once really and it clogged up pretty quickly. Anyway, maybe other people have had better experiences with it. I'm thinking of changing to the MSR Guardian one that also gets rid of bacteria and also viruses. Anyway, little Repco cycling foot pump. It's a little bit too small for doing fat bike tyres. Takes forever doing it, but it's the only one I've got for the moment. Lots and lots of hockey straps. You need it when you're bicycle touring. A pair of gaiters, not using them at the moment because snakes are pretty much, well, I haven't seen any around lately for ages. A Voltaic 20,000 milliamp battery, 50,000 milliamp Max Oak K2. It says it can't be charged by solar, but that's not true because I've been charging it by solar the whole time. It's pretty heavy, it's over 1 kilogram. Was cheap though, $129, so it's a 50-50. Cheapness wise, you won't get one cheaper, I don't think, but it could have better features maybe. But it has got 4 USB outlets, 2 at 2.1 amps and 2 at 1 amp. It's okay, Miss Wallaby. After nightfall, she always turns up. When you don't have any company for other people and you live in the bush, it's good to have some of the animals. There's a bowerbird that also comes. This wallaby, she's got a full Joey inside her. Anyway, that's my wallaby friend. I'm almost out of power, so I'm trying to get power out of the BioLite. Battery started at red. I've been charging it since 20 to 1. It's now 1:15. It's still at red. Keeps on smoking. Well, as you can see, I'm not having the best of luck with this. I'm trying to make it produce electricity, like it says it can. It's now 40 minutes and we're still on the red. Okay, 40 minutes, just above the first green. That's an hour and 25 plus. And it's barely got anything there, and I've been trying my best the whole time to get it going. Yeah. Can't recommend the BioLite 2. The endless task of getting energy from the sun. It's a never-ending quest. As the sun keeps moving, you got to keep moving your solar panel for the afternoon sun. A bit more of an angle. I've been having trouble with my junction box, but if I put the battery on it, it seems to get the solder connection better. So it's working for now. 60 watts, all power. I wouldn't really recommend it. The junction box is not good enough. but other than that, it's okay.
Just